your first teenage crush, like physical crush?
This is a very, very easy one. Transformers came out. Transformers 1 came out.
What's up? And welcome to our coffee shop. I'm your host, Peter Leong, and welcome to another episode of the KopiBros show presented by the Chit Podcast Network. And for those of you that are tuning in via YouTube or any sort of podcasting platform, hi again. Thank you so much for giving us a try, for giving us a listen. We're just a Singaporean duo that want to talk about our
Childhood
crush. Now, speaking of people that have a lot. Do you have a lot of childhood crushes? Never mind.
Let's find out.
Let's find out soon. I'm joined by my Kopi bro, Mr. Paul. Paul, how are you doing?
Not bad, sir. I'm having my Ahwat coffee. How about you?
Hot coffee. Yeah. You were saying last time, right, that you only take black coffee. You don't take like milk with creamer and stuff like that, right?
Other that yes. Or either that I will drink the kopitiam, like Kopi. At most I go is like Kopi, like sugar, milk coffee with condensed milk. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes a lot of difference. Yeah, because actually, right, after you said that, I tried to cut 3-in-1 because you were saying that actually the best stuff is the creamer, right?
Yeah, the creamer is the dried oil, right? That's why it's you
bro.
see the fat content is so high.
Yeah, after you said that, I went to research. I was like, ugh. I was like, but it tastes so good. Yeah, so annoying.
Yeah, it tastes so
but
good.
It's true,
it really is. Yeah, because my friend took the more you drink, the higher your cholesterol will be. So
yeah, I can imagine.
Not say you cannot drink, but just try to limit it.
Yeah. This Brandon also, he takes 3-1 coffee, and then he was saying that. But the thing is that for him, the taste matters a lot. Like, he doesn't like black coffee itself. So it's like he wants the sugary, take the 3-1 coffee. But speaking of Brandon, the reason why he's not been on for the past 2 episodes, right, is actually because he's been down with a virus. Yeah, like some sort of like viral illness. But he said he should be back by the next episode. Initially, he did say he wanted to come on for this one, but he said that he has a very bad cough and sore throat. So there's like no point, because he'll just keep like coughing and then like sneezing or whatever during the podcast. It should be, which is not good, not good. Especially during this period. I think the weather contributes a lot, like the up and down.
Every day it's been raining in the morning, then in the afternoon it's like so hot, right?
Yeah, very weird. Erratic weather, Singapore weather. We're actually recording this on Hari Raya. So for those of you that are celebrating Hari Raya, I just want to wish you a happy Hari Raya. Hopefully you will have a good time today visiting and hanging out with your family and friends. Paul, what are you going to be doing today?
Absolutely nothing, I think. I'm just gonna because the fact that there's a public holiday today on a Thursday. It's such a random day to have a public holiday, right?
Yes, bro. It's like it's like if you make plans and you stay out too late, right? You still got to go back work on Friday, or like you know what I mean?
Or if you take like leave tomorrow, but some of your friends never take. Then it's like you're the only one that took leave, that kind, or take it off. But for other than that, today I'll just probably recording with you. Then after I'll probably go grab some lunch. Then maybe go have a gym workout later in the afternoon.
Yeah, it sounds like exactly what I'm gonna do. So after this recording, I'm gonna go for lunch. After I'm gonna go to the gym. But actually, right, I was thinking whether I should go and watch a movie. Now the only thing is that I don't know. Do you find this weird to watch a movie by yourself?
No, absolutely not, bro.
You don't find it weird,
no, not weird at all. Yeah, sometimes I'll just like if I have nothing to do, right? Or if I have like an off day, I'll just go and watch a movie.
Yeah, I think it's okay, but like some people they find it like very weird. But I've been doing it for a while already, Like I don't know.
It's the same. It's the same. Like how people find it weird if you eat alone, that kind. Like, hey, why you so sad to eat alone? I say no. I'm perfectly fine eating by myself. Yeah. Right.
I was weighing between watching 2 movies.
The Flash.
Either the Spider-Man or the Flash. So I not very sure. Like which one do you think will you pick?
I have not watched Spider-Man, but I watched the Flash already.
Okay.
It's actually not bad. It's actually quite nice. Yeah, I think Brandon also watched it already. He pretty had like good reviews about it.
Considering like all of that DC Universe movie, would you say it's the best? Or it's like Wonder Woman still the best?
No. I don't think it's the best. Yeah, there's best. Okay. Like Wonder Woman is better, I think. One. Yeah.
Okay. But
even the Batman vs Superman also. Yeah.
Yeah. But the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse I saw is like 97 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, my friends all watched it already. And then they say like they watch the second time. It's like even better when you watch it the second time.
Wow.
Wow.
Debate about it. I'll debate about it later.
Yeah.
Think about it. All right. Now let's dive into this week's episode. Considering the fact that we were talking about movies, I think actually for us, right, a lot of our childhood crushes probably came from us watching like TVs or movies, right? Wouldn't you say?
Or I think that's the only time we can get exposed to. Yeah, that's because other than you're watching like Singaporean shows or like Channel 5 or Channel 8, right?
Yeah, it's like you're watching like childhood, like MediaCorp shows, or you're watching like, yeah. But I would say that for a lot of my crushes, right, growing up, it's largely all like from movies, yeah. Movies or TV shows. There's not one that is like maybe from like news anchor or something like that. Or like yeah, neighborhood crush or something like that. Because like for some people, right, it's like they have a neighborhood crush or something like that. It's a bit different than from a like childhood crush.
Or like the girl next door, that kind, is it? Like that if they see this girl, that like, it's always in the neighborhood or something.
Yeah, or like slightly older that was nice to you as you were young and stuff. Yeah, but talking about another movie, probably lah. But anyways, for this week's episode, right, we're going to be talking just a very fun episode about childhood crushes, and then we'll dive into like sort of the 3 stages of a crush. All right, I think that's quite easy. Okay, let's get right into the episode. All right, now there are 3 sort of stages of a crush that we personally feel will be like the criteria lah for a crush. Okay, so first off is your first crush. Okay, so as a boy, it's like you realize that, hey, I actually think that I like a girl. Like, I think this girl is like...
is it like when the moment you stop finding girls like icky, that kind?
Yes, correct, bro. It's like you're like, hey, I like this girl, or like you are...
you are like attracted. Like you want to be near the person.
Yeah, so it's like your first childhood crush. And it's like maybe more in an innocent way. Do you know what I mean? It's not it's just you feel like, wow, like I think that I like this girl, nice maybe because she's very sweet, or her personality is very nice looking. Yeah. I would say also, right, that I will never forget when I was thinking about this term first crush, right? Last time I have this like Uncle Ben, who is a person that we all know, right? He has a son called Sasha. Yeah. So do you know we went to this wedding, right? And then he saw the bride of the wedding. Yeah. Which is and then he I can remember, right, I think this is the first time that it's like he had a crush on somebody, because he said to me, right, he looked to me and it's like, wow, this woman is so beautiful. It's like the first time that you use the term not pretty anymore, it's used the word like beautiful, It's like the wow, like
he inside he appreciate the like how she looks and like
correct the beautiful side of it lah. Yeah, okay. So after the first crush, the next one I would say is more of a teenager crush, which is like your first physical crush. So it's like you're going through the phase of like going through puberty, then you're like, oh, I like this person is doing something to me. You know what I mean?
I understand. Completely understand, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, completely understand. Wow, I can imagine if this Brandon was here.
Like, bro, I need a time out.
Bro. Yeah. And then I need a time out. And lastly, the last one is like sort of your forever crush. So it's someone that you probably saw, I would say maybe through your like 10s to your 20s, right? That is like up to now you still like have a bit of like a small crush on this person. You know, like it's like an innocent crush or someone that you're still like attracted to even now. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I understand.
Yeah.
Completely understand.
And then what we're going to be doing also is that once we reveal the crush, right, we'll be sending each other the photo of the our first impression of that crush. Okay. Just to like to get
see whether you know the person or not.
Yeah. So do you want to go first or do you want me to go first? Up to you. I'm fine by either.
I can go first, bro.
Okay. So let's talk first off about your first crush.
Okay, so I grew up in an all boys school, right? Like you and I did. And then I can remember this quite clearly. My first ever like crush. It's also through like a like television screen lah. Like you watch a TV show correct. And all that. And just so happened at that time I was I think like primary 4 or primary 3. So that time we were in the afternoon session, right?
Yes, we were in the afternoon session.
So afternoon session, we will come home around 6:30. So what me and my siblings used to do is like we always watch the MediaCorp, right? Channel 8. Yeah, so Channel 8, there's always this 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock show. Drama lah.
Okay.
So we always miss the 7 o'clock, but you always watch the 9 o'clock. Like guaranteed 9 o'clock, everybody be watching.
Okay.
Yeah, so as time went on, we watch. Then I can remember very clearly, this show, actually my first childhood crush is this lady called Felicia Chin.
Bro,
okay, let me just send you the picture.
Okay, yeah, but I was gonna say, right, a lot of my friends their first crush is Felicia Chin for some reason.
Bro, it is because I think it's because of this very particular show. It's this particular show, I can't remember the name of it, but it's when this Pierre Peng, right, calls her 美人鱼, which is like mermaid in Chinese lah.
Okay, is it?
Yeah, it's called Double Happy. I think Double Happy. It's the Tong Xing Yuan. I think it's the fishball one, the fishball factory one.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. I remember.
You remember? Yeah. So that's the time where everybody is like, every time when she appears on the screen, it's like, wow, you know, like I stop thinking of girls like, hey, I don't want to be next to a girl, that kind, you know. Yeah, I already sent you the picture. So, do you have any thoughts on it, sir?
Yes, she's still, as in like she's pretty lah. Do you know what I mean? Like but especially by like the local Singapore standards at that time. Do you know what I mean?
At that time, it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Girls like that in Singapore exist.
Yeah, some of this photo that you sent, right? She's like, how to say she doesn't hide behind her hair or anything like that. She bun her hair up and then like still looks like quite pretty.
Like very natural a bit. I mean, let's get makeup, but yeah. It's all the Mediacorp and makeup artists lah.
But do you still follow her now, like this Felicia Chin?
No, not really. I don't. But I like sometimes when there's like Star Awards, right? Then I'll just see who's there, or like Chinese New Year shows where they have like the Chinese New Year drama, like the program, right? Yes. Then sometimes when all the celebrity goes on stage, then you see, hey, Felicia Chin is there, you know, that kind. But now she looks a bit different now because she's older now.
Of course lah,
yeah,
she grew older
like
already,
her hair changed from now. She's having short hair now compared to last time when she, and then also from then on, right, from that drama which is the fishball show, right. Then I think after that they had the swimming one. Remember the swimming show?
Yes, the one with Fiona Xie, all this, right?
Yeah, Fiona Xie, the Jeanette, all this, yeah. Then it makes you like, hey, okay, whatever drama she acts in, I'll watch, that kind.
Yeah.
So over time, it became like like in my primary school days, very clearly, I remember she's like one of the most iconic like childhood crushes I had.
Okay, so for you, right, do you know, like we also saying forever crush? So is there a case where it's like your childhood crush like end up becoming your forever crush, or is it like you feel that it's just childhood crush and after that you just like leave it off?
Okay, so I think
is your forever crush from your childhood also?
No.
Okay.
But I can say like maybe from childhood to teenagers, she's still there lah, you know.
Yeah, prominent figure lah.
Because it's so localized that you relate to it, ma. Like if you think about like someone from like America, like, it's like very unattainable, that kind, you know. Or like you don't get to see you don't get a chance to see the person.
Yeah.
I actually saw Felicia Chin a few times in Singapore also before.
Oh, really? In person?
Yeah. Because when I was in SIM, right, I think she was taking her part-time degree.
Okay.
So there was one time you know the SIM bus stop, like the opposite.
Yeah, correct.
So I walked up the overhead bridge, right. Then I remember there was only one person that alighted the bus with me. So there was only two people going up the overhead bridge, and then it was Felicia Chin. Yeah, but it wasn't like. Yeah, I found it weird at the time to like, hey, I used to like you when I was young or something.
Yeah, so sometimes they go to school, they just want to be like left alone. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Yeah. The trouble of being a celebrity. But I think for a lot of people, right, especially Singaporeans, right, she was a lot of people's childhood crush. Because when I was going through army, right, a lot of people, they always tell me like, oh, my childhood crush is Felicia Chin. Yeah, Felicia I think Chin. Same as you watch that show.
Or Fiona Xie, right? A lot of them, yeah.
I still got remember one time, right, I was in army. And then we had this like group chat with like all my like regulars and stuff like that. And then I'm going to call this person out, right? Huang Bin. He was our admin clerk, right? He wanted to send to his friends like a photo of Felicia Chin, right? He sent like the photo into the army chat, right? Then he wrote the caption, right? Wow. Yeah, he wrote the caption, right? What is Felicia Chin still damn hot? Yeah.
What a typical army group chat kind, army guys kind of group chat, right? Yeah.
Yeah, then he quickly delete the message. Everyone, all my regular, hey. Never forget. That's why when I see Felicia Chin, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember it's my army friends also all talk about her. All right. For myself now, I'm going to talk about my first crush.
Ooh.
I think I have to set the scene of how I ended up watching this movie lah. Okay, so now if you know like my cousins, right? They always, when I was young, when I went over to their house, they used to rent DVDs and VCDs from last time. Because last time there's no Netflix
shop.
or anything like that, right? Yeah, what's that shop? Like the you go and rent stuff on, like a rent shop.
There's a lot, right? There's one at Holland Village, I remember.
Yes, the one exactly at Holland Village. But I can't remember the name of it lah. So basically, they'll rent movies and films, and then sometimes they'll rent like action movies or sometimes. But then there was this movie that came out, I think when I was like maybe in the year 2000. Then I watched it lah. So I was maybe like 7 or something like that, 7 or 8. But I can remember the crush, right, very vividly in the movie lah. So now this movie, right, is called Can't Hardly Wait. Okay,
I don't think I watched it.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people watch it because it's a movie that was famous for like maybe the early 2000s. So it's like we were still very, very young. Okay, but the movie is about how it's the end of the school year, right? And then after that, they're all going to like this big party lah for high school. Okay, so as they're all going for this big party, right, they also hype up that there's this prom queen at the start of the movie, right? They do not show how she looks like in this movie. Her name is Amanda, the character's name lah. After that, when they go to the party scene, right, which is like about 15 minutes after that into the movie, right, they reveal like, oh, I don't know whether this Amanda is coming to the party or whatever. But then there's a scene, right, where she comes to the party, okay? And as she comes to the party, right, she enters the room, right, and then she's wearing like this green top, okay? And then everyone like legit stops and then stares at her in the party lah. It's like, oh my god, like so pretty, or like Amanda is here or whatever lah. Okay. And I was watching this with my cousin Timmy, right? And then I'll never forget this Timmy, right? He was saying like, wow, like the first right? Yeah, bro. And then I send you the thing now.
Send me
Yeah, this person, right, is actually quite famous. But I think I would say that she's very famous for this specific era, right? And it was the first time, right, I saw someone and I was like, wow, this is like one of the prettiest like woman I ever seen, right? And this actress name, right, is Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Oh,
so do you know? Yeah, so you know Jennifer Love Hewitt, bro. Like I send you the thing now. It's a GIF, right, of her entering the party. Then let me get your reaction to the thing. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, sir.
Yeah, it's like a floor, like a show-stopping like entrance to a party, like the
she looks like a Barbie doll, right?
Yeah, like the record scratch that type, like yes, yeah. So if you watch this movie, right, and you see her enter the party, right, I think I was legit like jaw drop there, yeah, because she's that girl, right, that is like too pretty to be in your school, or like too pretty to be just like a student. Do you know what I mean?
Correct.
Like they'll go on to become an actress, or they'll go on to become like something, a model or something like that. And then I'll never forget, right, after that, I was like, wow, the first time I saw her, then I was like, wow, I need to go and like find a way to watch another movie with her or something like that lah.
Yeah.
And then just shortly after that, right, in 2002, she came out with another movie with Jackie Chan.
The Tuxedo, right?
Which is the Tuxedo. Yes, right.
Oh, I remember that movie. She was very young, right? Like her face was very
she was young.
Still quite young, yeah.
Yeah, and during that movie Tuxedo, right, it's like she grew up a bit more. So she's not in this like college high school phase. Because when you look at this the photo of the Can't Hardly Wait, right, she's more in like the college, like young college phase, like where it's like wow, like really very pretty and stuff like that. But if you see her in the Tuxedo, right, it's like she become more of a woman. So she's like more hot, you know what I mean? Like yeah. She's done other shows now, like she actually has some music career, but I think the songs are not very big lah. But she has one song, it's called Bare Naked. It's quite famous. But she's like in other movies like I Know What You Did Last Summer, or like the Client List, Garfield and stuff like that. But I think her most noticeable feature, right? Yeah, Ghost Whisperer also. Yeah. But I would say that her most noticeable feature, right, about her face is that her face is very like unique and sharp. So it's like a very like oval face. And then but when she smiles, right, her eyes disappear and then her smile is very wide. So I always remember it's like, wow, she very like unique the way that she looks and stuff like that lah. Yeah, Jennifer Love Hewitt, man, for me.
I my first come to think about it also. I remember watching a few shows with her. So like Garfield, right? Imagine Garfield also have like Jennifer Love Hewitt, not bad there, right?
Yeah, bro, not bad. Yes, yeah. I remember I saw her, I was like, wow. I remember Timmy like, wow.
She was in the Gabriel Iglesias, the music video, right?
Really? What
I
music?
can be yeah, bro. You go and see it later. I can be your hero, baby.
Hero?
Yeah. She was inside.
Oh wow. Okay. Maybe
That's another time I remember from her.
Like about past 10 years, she sort of like trail off lah. Like she never really do any full like movies or shows or anything. Like, I can't really remember her in much.
Focus on her family, is it?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. But she's still like somewhat pretty now, but you can tell also like she aged lah. So it's like, yeah. Yeah, but for a lot of people, I would say that my age, right, the Jennifer Lopez is a crush for a lot of people, especially Americans. Like, you know what I mean? That, yeah, especially growing up, especially can't hardly wait and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, next up for you, your first teenage crush, like physical crush.
Oh, bro, this is an easy one, I think. This is a very, very easy one. This was when Transformers came out. The Transformers 1 came out.
I was gonna say also, okay, you go ahead. Yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah. That was. And if you can't really guess it, it's very obvious. It's Megan Fox. Yeah. Just do it. Yeah, so it's Megan Fox from the first Transformers. I think that show came out in 2007 or 8, right? I was about 11 or 12. And what does that mean, 11 or 12? I think puberty, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the time where I felt that it transited more into a physical thing rather than
like you.
She's like nice to see, you know, she's so beautiful, that kind. Yeah, it's more of a your body. Why is my body responding like that? You know,
Bro, I think right for our generation, Megan Fox is a lot of people's like first like, oh, I'm like attracted to this person, like, oh, she really very hot, like that type of.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, after that, she did like what, Jennifer's Body, and then
Transformers 2.
Yeah, Transformers 2. Yeah. Then only thing is that there was a period where she like left, like you don't really remember, like for about 10 years she sort of disappeared.
She disappeared, you know what I mean? Yeah. Then she came back the dictator, right? The first part. Yeah.
Yeah. But and also she came back now more recently because she was dating MGK, the rapper. So it's like in the public scene she become more famous, and then she's also like, I can imagine like teenager a lot of boys have her poster. Yeah, her poster in the room. Yeah.
Like, I remember watching
especially that scene, right?
No, yeah, there's which scene? The open the car hood scene.
Yes, brother. Yeah. Everyone talks about the open the car scene. Then this Shia LaBeouf, he do the bicep, he pointed
the disco ball. the light reflects off the disco ball, right?
And have you seen her now or not?
But now it's a bit. I mean, she still looks the face still looks the same, but I like slowly steered off away from her. I don't know why also. It's just like you said, maybe the 10 years when she disappeared, then I just like set my eyes on other people.
I remember also, if you go and see, there's this music video with MGK. It's called Bloody Valentine, right? Because she's in the music video, right? When you see her again, it's like everyone was like, wow, like Megan Fox still like very
like nostalgia,
very hot,
still look the same.
Yeah, nostalgia.
Yeah, but then a few years later, the Transformers 2 came out. Bro, I think even better, yeah.
Yes, Transformers 2 is like when she was like fixing the bike, right, and stuff like that.
Bro, the motorbike scene, that shit. No, don't.
The obvious
valid choice.
Yeah, obvious but like good choice. I think a lot of people will draft her number 1 as a physical childhood crush. Can't blame me. Alright. For me, my first physical crush, I think in our friendship group, right, a lot of us, if you don't know, right, last time we used to watch this show called One Tree Hill. Do you know this show?
Yeah, Elder introduced to me last time, but I didn't really watch it a lot.
Yeah, so it's like it was during the phase where we were all like about 10 to 20. So it was this show that was about high school students, right? And then they played basketball as a sport lah. So at that time it like crossed a lot of fields of things that are interesting to me lah. Because at that phase it's like, I'm like starting to play and love basketball. But then at the same time also I love watching like TV shows and films and stuff like that lah. So you get to watch and then you get the mix of both. If you were to watch this show, also Brandon has watched this show, my wife has watched this show. I would say that it's a lot of childhood crush for both guys and girls, because the guys, right, they have Chad Michael Murray, who's in the show, who's like very handsome in the show, bro. He's like really very good looking lah. And then in that show there are 3 female leads. So a lot of us have watched this show, And then you sort of like pick which one you like. So there's one that's called Peyton, who is played by Hilary Burton, who is more of an emo girl. So she's like the emo girl, but like the light music, then like a bit curly hair, this type. So it's like there are some people that like this one.
Yeah.
Then there's another one, right? There is Hailey, who is like the musician girl next door type. So it's like, she's a like quiet girl next door, very smart, but like also cute, the type, who's the best friend of the main character. But for me, my first physical crush, right, was this character called Brooke, right? And Brooke was the cheerleader, okay? So she's the like crazy go party girl, like type of cheerleader. And then, like throughout the show, they sort of progress her character to be more mature and stuff like that. But when she first started off, right, she was the like flirty, like the like want to like hook up with like Chet Michael Murray, like hot character. And this and this actress, right, was played by Sophia Bush. I'm gonna say the photo of Sophia Bush, right? If you see the photo, right, she also looks like she's like a party girl. Do you know what I mean? Like
American kind of,
yeah. It's like they go and hook up with people and stuff like that. But this Sophia Bush, it wasn't so much her physical things that were attractive, Like, so like, yeah, she's like hot, but the thing that made her very attractive to me, right, is that she's very like charming and very flirtatious. So it's like, and also her voice, because her voice is very husky. It's not like a normal like girl's voice.
High pitch,
like, she's still very pretty now. I've seen her in like a lot of lesser known shows. Like if you see the movie John Tucker Must Die, she's one of the characters in there. The Hitcher. And then she's done more like TV shows now. So she's done like Chicago PD and Good Sam. But I think everyone remembers her as Brooke from One Tree Hill. But I was going to say, there is this character, right, in The Incredibles 2. Okay, the animated series, right? So I was telling you, like, previously, her voice, I find it very attractive because it's very husky,
Yeah.
There was one character, right, when the moment she spoke, right, I was my God, I know this is Sophia Bush, the actress. Then I told my wife, I was like, oh my God, this is Brooke from
One Tree Hill.
One Tree Hill. Like I can remember the exact stuff like that. Yeah.
Who was the character, sir?
It's like it's a prominent character in the show, but she's not like the main character. But I'm also sending you a photo now of how this Sophia Bush looks now, right? She's still very pretty, Like how to say?
Like the cheerleader face.
Yeah, but more classy. Now she's like more elegant and classy. Yeah, more mature. All right. That was my sort of like first physical crush. And then I still find her very pretty. Okay. Lastly, Paul, your forever crush. So someone that you still find like until now, after such a long period, you still find her like attractive and stuff like that.
So I would not say this is from like childhood, but maybe from my teenager or like exiting childhood to teenager until now.
Is she related to Deadpool in any way?
Okay, that was one, but it's not really.
Okay. Yeah,
I will not say like it's like all time, but like one off. Yeah.
Okay. Talking about Blake Lively, that one, but it's not Blake Lively.
Yeah, because Blake Lively, I when I thought about it, it's like she wasn't really in my childhood. But I would say Natalie Portman is the first one.
Oh, interesting. Natalie Portman.
Yeah, because she's like so elegant now, right? Even though she has been like in the film industry for so long.
Yeah, correct.
Like, and then recently we watched her latest show was the Thor Love and Thunder, right?
Yes, bro. She's
and that's
super pretty.
The time that she put on muscle, and like she still looks so like her features still look so like
nice. Still very classy face and stuff like that.
And no like. It's just very elegant. Then sometimes I will go to the airport, right, at Changi Airport. Then her poster will always be there, like when you go into the departure hall.
Oh,
Leslie Portman
Dior,
all the time. Yeah, Dior, correct.
Yeah. She got the red color one. I remember the red makeup, right? She wear red lipstick. I also can remember. Yeah.
And then like from young, I always think about like how I watched like a bit, like Star Wars. She was inside. And
yes, I was gonna say the first time I saw Star Wars. Like Black Swan.
No strings attached.
Yeah, no strings attached.
Yeah.
Black Swan. She won an Oscar in Black Swan. Yeah.
Yeah. So at every point where I watch, like maybe in the last 10 years, right, or every few years I'll watch a movie that has her inside. Then I always like realize like how she's still so like pretty and beautiful. Even though she's a mom already now, but still looks so elegant.
Yeah, she still looks very elegant and classy. Yeah. I was going to say, she's in a lot of people's mind now, specifically because of the Thor movies. So she's still relevant today. Yeah, so it's like a forever crush. Yeah, I'll say that. But the first Star Wars movie definitely came out when we were in primary school, right? Correct.
Yeah, but I didn't really watch it when I was in primary school. You know, I wait for the DVD to come out, then I watch.
Oh, but you did like her first time is from Star Wars, ah?
Yeah, actually, I noticed her in Star Wars.
Ah, okay.
Then I realized, hey, this girl again, this lady, quite nice, quite nice to look at, you know.
yeah. I can't fault you, brother. She sort of transcend a few generations because now also it's like our age, but a bit older also know her. Then a bit like
now Gen Z also know her.
Gen Z also know her. Yeah lah. All right. Now, for me, my forever crush, right? I was going to say that this person was also my childhood crush, but I like her in the childhood, right? It's not for her looks lah. It's for the character. But then it was like it was over the course of like maybe my adulthood or this, right? Then you realize that actually she got more and more and more like attractive, like throughout the years. It's like,
with each.
So when I was young, right, I used to watch Disney Channel a lot. Like a lot.
Oh,
okay?
I think I know.
Okay. And then, will you like me guess? What color hair she has?
Blonde.
Yes, brother, blonde. Would you like to say the name for me?
It's not Damien, but Hilary Duff.
Yes, brother, Damien Duff.
Not Damien, but Hilary. Yeah, Hilary Duff. Yeah.
Yeah, Hilary Duff, brother. Yeah. So for me, right, this Lizzie McGuire was the show that she was in. Yeah, she was really like the girl next door, like type of look lah, like this childhood very innocent look, not the skinniest, not the like biggest, just like very normal frame looking girl lah. And then honestly, her character I always think of like she's very sweet or she's a very like nice person.
Yeah.
So it's like the first person I thought was like, wow, like I'm attracted because she's such a good character. And then also like in the show itself, there's an avatar. Have you watched it before? Lizzie McGuire?
Yeah, I got like memories about it.
Yeah, so there's an avatar character, right, that always pops up in the show, which is like her inside her brain talking and stuff like that. Yeah, so they explain a lot of like exposition about her thoughts when I was young. So I was like, oh, she thinks this way because of this. So in a way, I like thought of her as a more deeper level character to a lot of people lah. So intellectually also, I was like, oh, like she's very smart, also somewhat cute and stuff like that lah. But it was only after this Lizzie McGuire, right, she slowly started to transition into music. So if you notice, like she has quite a lot of hits, like what So Yesterday, like what the Come Clean.
Gotta spread my wings.
Yeah, correct, brother. Yeah. So if you notice, right, like in Come Clean and So Yesterday, right, she still looks like Lizzie McGuire. But then when she did like The Beat of My Heart and Wake Up, right, her face changed. Because I don't know whether she did like
trying to be a pop star.
Yeah, I don't know, but she lost a lot of weight. And then there was the first time I was like, wow, she's very pretty. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, she's Hilary like pretty. Yeah, now pretty lah. And then she's sort of like been on and off throughout the like phases of maybe like from I was 10 to 30 and stuff like that lah. But throughout, right, if you check back and like look at her throughout the ages, right, she got more and more like pretty leh. And I think it's like
she aged well lah, right, very well, right. It's like wine.
Yes, bro. Yeah, like okay, let me send you a photo of like how she looked like when she was in Lizzie McGuire.
I remember of her also when I watched A Cinderella Story. It's together with the guy from One Tree Hill. Yeah,
Chit McElmurray. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, Chit McElmurray. Yeah. Same exact way she looks like now.
Yeah, let me see how she looks now.
Damn.
Like so pretty, right? Like legit. I was like, wow, they're really very pretty. And then she's still relevant today because she's in the new remake on Disney Plus of How I Met Your Mother, which is How I Met Your Father. Have you seen?
Okay. Yeah, I saw I didn't watch it, but I saw like, it exists lah. She's one of the few like Disney stars that grew up like not non-problematic, right?
Yes, I was going to say, right, no issues. Yeah. Like if you look at it like during
Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus, Amanda Bynes, Lindsay Lohan also like grew up, got problems. Then also you see Demi Lovato, Selena Gomez, like they all got their own issues and stuff like that lah. But this Hilary Duff, right, still like a normal person, like still pretty and then still a nice person lah. But also if you see her now, right, she's damn fit because she's really very like muscular and tone all this, no, because she do a lot of yoga. Like yoga.
She do.
Yeah, let me show you a photo.
Solid, bro. Damn.
Yeah, she's still very pretty. Her smile very nice lah. You know what I mean? Like her.
Yeah, her features, right? Yeah, just
her physical features. Yeah, very very pretty. Yeah, and then also during that phase when I was growing up, she had a sister also, which was Hailey Duff, also quite famous lah. Yeah, also I also thought she was very pretty. Two of them. Is there anyone else that you like wanted to say, or like you feel like because there were so few that I didn't get a chance to say and stuff like that?
I think one that a lot of our guys our age, right? I think even Brandon, me, you, Odette, Jingyu, I think we will say Jennifer Aniston, I think.
Oh yeah, Jennifer Aniston. Yeah,
Jennifer Aniston.
Rachel.
When we watch Friends when they were their age, right, it's around our age now, that kind, right?
Yeah, correct.
And then it's like, can you imagine if she was like our age now? Like I think so many guys would go for her. Yeah, confirm.
Yeah, fawn over her. Yeah. If you go and search, right, number one childhood crush, right, is a lot of people will pick Rachel from the Friends. Yeah.
Rachel Green.
And she stands out lah. She stands out as a character also, Jennifer Aniston. I would say also like a lot of people, Jessica Alba.
Jessica Alba. I think who have picked Jingyu will have picked that. I think
Jessica Alba. Yeah. And then also who's the actual
Rachel McAdams.
Yeah, Rachel McAdams also a lot of people Notebook.
Hot chick, yeah.
Yeah, hot chick. Yeah, correct. Oh yeah, my god, hot chick.
But there was one I vaguely remember from watching Channel 5. Hey, but it's not Singaporean. Smallville. Kristen
Kirk. Yeah,
Lana.
Yeah, Lana Lang. Yeah. I thought of that one person, but it's slipping my mind. Later, okay, we'll come back. If I can, I'll post it under the...
You circle back, huh?
Yeah, circle back. I'm not sure how to do a tournament poll about this. But okay lah. Because
your childhood crushes female edition. And next time you do male edition.
Yeah. Or maybe we'll just do male so that we can cover both lah. Yeah, like male childhood crushes. Yeah. Alright. That was our childhood crush episode.
Get out of here!
Oh, look at the time. The coffee shop is closing. But in the meantime, if you enjoyed the episode, please remember, give it a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe. We have episodes that drops every Monday. But in the same time, also, if you're into football, we have the Football Kaki that drops every Wednesday. And also, if you're into big, like, fun game show formats, you have the SG Draft podcast that drops every Friday. Also, if you're interested to go and vote on some of our fun tournament polls that happens every Monday to Thursday, we put it on our Instagram page. It's a fun sort of like mini knockout tournament, right? For this week, we're going to be doing, I'll say maybe male crushes lah. Childhood male crushes for our generation. If you are interested in that, you can head over to our Instagram and go and vote. I'll be putting a page over this screen to go to our Instagram page right about now. Also, the person that I thought of, right, the name was Jessica Biel. Yeah, okay. So just put it out there. Yeah, still very pretty also. Yeah. Justin Timberlake. Correct. All right. In the meantime, we hope everyone is staying safe, enjoying your holidays. But remember, a Kopi a day keeps your troubles away.
Is it real or just another crush?
Do you catch your breath
when you're all alone?
Going away, yeah. Bye, bro. See you.
Bye,
see you, bro.